All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Thursday, September 11th. Set today by Vlad. Oh dear, Vlad, the day after a tricky poll. Anyway, first let's have the cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, start of nuptials, very delayed after dance. Sad, well, the definition was sad. The answer was disconsolate. The start of nuptials is an N, very delayed is so late. That all comes after a disco. To give you disconsolate, well done to Mike. All right, today, in retrospect, central to relevant aspect of travel aid, 6 letters. In retrospect, central to relevant aspect of travel aid, 6 letters, and it begins with S. All right, let's see if I will be impaled by Vlad. I can't even say his name. That's a bad start. Fast food once thought to be under threat from Trump. Oh dear. Something fillet of fish. Something of fry. Oh no, fries. Fries or something. Burger. Now, of course, the surface, we do link Donald Trump with fast food, but could it be a Trump card in some, but you wouldn't say under threat from Trump? Oh, Queen of Spades. Yeah, I don't get that. Incredible Hulks done for hunters. Is it going to be hunters? For can often come before the definition part. Then incredible Hulks done might be an anagram of Hulk. I don't get that at all. Oh, here we have Impaler, Vlad's second name in one. Well, Vlad's second would be an L. Yeah, and something that might impale you. After the L, one is an ace, and we put name N inside it. All right, does that help with my fast food? No. Maybe obtuse. Old adults, that's me, bored by intellect. Well, old is probably an O. Oh, yeah, and the 2-letter word likely starts with an O. And then adult could be A. And that's going to be bored by intellect. Oh, maybe it's adult apostrophe S. Maybe obtuse. Oh, I'm thinking is there a part of the body that is the obtuse ligament or something? Maybe I'm misremembering that. But intellect then, yeah, I'm wondering if it does end in A. It's a part of the body, not the Abdullah. Board, so up, intellect, brain. Yeah, I don't get that yet. Glamorgan opener, cracking poor delivery to leg, duck. Oh, I'm wondering if it is a type of duck. So I think the Glamorgan opener is, yeah, obviously going to be a G, but that's going to crack poor delivery. Well, not an anagram of delivery, but something. Let me try and think of types of ducks. The eider, of course. Oh, there's another one whose name is escaping me for the moment. Hopefully it will come to me. Meet nitpicking accountant, British and American separately ignored. Ooh. So it sounds like we're going to have to. Well, first of all, what's the definition? I mean, I think that's definitely wordplay. A B and an A, or US maybe, are going to be separately ignored or taken out of a word for accountant or nitpicking accountant. And then that's going to give a word for meet. Oh, meet could be a verb, but it can also be an adjective. It is meet to meet you here, like suitable, appropriate. Ah, yeah, I don't get that. Drunk bishop lost gambling game. Ooh, well, bishop can be B. So I have a feeling we have to think of a word for drunk, remove the B, and we get a gambling game. Well, poker, but I don't see how we fit a B in poker to get drunk. Blotto, of course, and that gives the lotto. I like that. All right, fast food. No idea. All right, lefty carrying reading matter is excited again. Well, I'm thinking the lefty might be a red because I'm thinking it may not be there, but I'm thinking to be something is to be excited again. Yeah, I think there must be an E in both places. And then reading matter, mag, an article, newspaper, book, and it's going to mean, yeah, but I mean the word for reading matter is going to itself suggest, I think, being excited. Maybe though it's a particular magazine. I was thinking about Punch, Repunched, but we'd have an extra E. No, don't get it. Prettier, hair stylist, somewhat disheartened. All right, I can do this one. Prettier is cuter, and a hairstylist is a cutter, and we remove one of the T's from its heart. All right. Shark eating, raw beginner could be metaphor. That's great. Yeah, I don't get that. I think it will be a metaphor, but and the wordplay of shark is going to go around. L for beginner. No, I don't see it. Unfinished line awful. Writer finally stops complaining. There's a lot of wordplay. Unfinished could mean dropping a last letter. Awful could mean an anagram. A line could be an L. The writer might be me or a pen. Our writer finally could be an R. And stopping might mean the R goes inside a word for complaining. Yeah, I'm wondering if the definition is unfinished. I don't see it. He wouldn't fight against non-feminine boss. Yeah, I'm wondering if it is someone who wouldn't fight, like a pacifist. Now, non-feminine might simply be male M. Oh, yeah. Panjorum, isn't that a word for a boss? But that's 8 letters. No. Saw what plain cake was. No. Flash wearing leather in street. Goodness gracious. So wearing suggests one thing goes inside the other, but then we have leather going inside of street, ST. So yeah, I can't make head or tail of that. Choice of routes east round perimeter of Sahara Desert. Well, perimeter of Sahara would be SA. I'm wondering if it is another desert. What's choice of routes? And then E for east. And all of that goes around SA. Horror film star. One you said flipped over female. Oh, horror film star. I suppose that's Boris Karloff. No, it's too short. Christopher Lee. Basil Rathbone. Vincent Price. Oh, maybe it's a horror film. One you said flipped over female, could be F or she or her. No, I don't see it. See Queen's backside. That's vulgar. Oh, is that a typo or Queen's is? That's very odd, because if it was the possessive of plural queens, you would just add the apostrophe at the end and not an extra S. Vulgar might be crude. Yeah, don't get that. All right, let's go back to some downs. Charge for coition pet. Mrs. Trump's economic policy. They're bringing Melania into this. Yeah, coition. Or do you say coition? I know it's coitus, right? But I would have thought coition. Anyway, seems such. Yeah, charge. I don't know if charge for can be an anagram indicator, but I'm wondering about coition pet Mrs. That is 6 plus 7. And we do have an ism for Trump's protectionism would be his economic policy. All right. So that R was right. Our shark eating raw beginner, it could be metaphor. Yeah, don't get that. All right. Annoyed by Band-Aid could be TV Paul's subject matter. Maybe it's Paul's subject matter. Now, is that the other setter? Paul cross wordism. Or St. Paul. No, don't get it. He helped one going round before fellows left. No, cleaner turned around to catch a bus. No, where to drive, taking gangster to center of, oh, how do you pronounce Sleaford? I know there's a band, the Sleaford or Slayford mods. My apologies. Not exactly sure how to pronounce their name or its name. Not an honest person. Well, we in fact, we just saw recently the gangster was Al, and the center of that town would have to be AF, I think. Oh, yeah, I am thinking of a tea leaf, Cockney rhyming slang for a thief. So we do have Al. Ah, yeah, and where to drive. Very devious is a golfing reference from a tee. That takes Al. Then you have the center of that town, and you get your tea leaf. Bucket shape made by French American corporation. I love that clue, but yeah, I don't see it. What is maybe is it bucket shape? I'm just wondering, like FR for French, US for American, and then corporation, Inc. Corporation, of course, can be your tummy. I have a feeling I have seen the word frustum before, so let me look that up. All right, yes, it's like a cone where you've chopped off the top and made that sort of upside down bucket shape. And I did look up, I think the pronunciation of Sleaford is Sleaford. All right, well, that should help. Some nice letters, including Nosferatu must be the answer. Yeah. So I think it is horror film. Star is, I think, part of an anagram. You once said, you once said is, no, I was going to say thou. Or one you said. Flipped over. Yeah, I don't quite get the wordplay there. Oh, yeah, no, I think it's a star one plus you said is the letter U. And then all of that is anagrammed over, and F for female makes 9 letters. All right. All right, let's try this across. Has clocked, stunner in hat. Well, if you've clocked somebody, you've seen them. Stunner, and is the wordplay a word for stunner inside a hat? One of them would have to be 2 letters. Maybe it's a type of hat. I don't see it. Please, what can you do in Victoria? One right to leave. Yeah. Well, you can take a train in Victoria. I think you can entrain. What's this please? I think the definition is maybe a right to leave. But I don't know what that would be. If camouflager is clever, some may not recognize its existence. That's a great one. I presume it's of. It might be if. Oh no, if is in the clue. Is it an yeah, I think it must be an anagram of if camouflagers. Yeah, or if camouflager. And some may not recognize its existence. What's that? Evolution, um, a non-flat Earth. Yeah, let me try the anagram helper and see if I can, first of all, make sure it's the right number. So yeah, it would just be flasher without the S. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's a theme puzzle. The Gulf of, well, it should be the Gulf of Mexico. I refuse to recognize its existence as that name. All right. United supporters upset. It's a cock-up. Well, a cock-up must be a snafu. I think that's World War II slang. So it's United, U, as in Man U, and supporters are fans. All of that is upset or turned upside down. Nurse having no time for president. Yeah, so I think it's going to be, you have to think of a word for nurse and remove the T for time to get a president. No, it's the other way around. I think we think of Jimmy Carter and we remove the T for carer. So this might be a crew. Let me type it in, and C might be the letter C. Queens. We do have ER backwards, but I don't know where the DU would come from. I'm going to leave it in for now, though. And that was, oh, so it's not in train, but entertain? Oh, to please might be to entertain. And I think it might be, the wordplay might be based on entrain. No, it's enter train. You can enter a train in Victoria, and 1 R for right leaves that to entertain. That's a tricky one. All right, that was the cleaner, which has a very funny ending. I'm confident in the A and the C, not so much in the U. Ooh, a bus can be a charabunk, charabong. I don't know how you are supposed to pronounce that C at the end, the NC. But that is an old name for a bus. The cleaner is our old friend, the char. Turned around. To catch is to nab a, and that is turned around. Yeah, where's the final C coming from, though? I think catch can be C. No, the C is around as in circa. So circa nab A is around to catch A. All right. So the bottom half was a little more tractable, as one of the bloggers says at 15 squared. Here's our Flash wearing leather in street. Yeah, I'm wondering if in is going to literally be in, and maybe the S of street goes here, and we'd have three letters. But then the in would be, yeah, I'm not sure about that. No, this was our choice, and I thought it might be another desert. Can I think of a desert beginning with F? No, I'm thinking maybe choice. Ooh, choice can be when you're given several options to choose from, but it might also be like a choice piece of steak. Roots, east. No, don't see that. All right, can I get this Trump related one? Fast food, once thought to be under threat from Trump. Oh, well, Greenland. Maybe it's some other place name he considered changing. Uh, don't see it. And then how about, oh, this must be Trump related. Annoyed by Band-Aid. I mean, Trump would fit in the first part, but I can't think of a 5-8 Trumpton. Could be TV. Oh, would that be set? What's annoyed by Band-Aid? Now, is that annoyed by Band-Aid, the charity event, or a bandage? Subject matter. Maybe it's just subject matter. Your core competency. No. Oh, here's he helped. Oh, could it be something elf? He, yeah, oh, I was going to say Santa's elf, but it's not that. He helped one going round. Maybe, yeah, maybe the straight definition is he helped. Oh, the shoemaker's elf, cobbler's elf. And then one going round. Maybe we have to think of something that goes around and remove the letter F. Or we remove dons, maybe fellows. I mean, what is that last word? Alf? Oh, off, maybe? Oh, maybe it's left is the definition and it's something off. He helped one going around before. Ah, yes. The fellows, of course, would be at the end. All right, so it's going to be he helped one going around. Ah, that's literally the word one going around. Yeah, but can it be en? Let me pause and ponder that. No, I'm not getting. I mean, I think it's possible that it's en shaken off. Not quite sure about that. He helped one going round before the fellows. Yeah, I really do think left has to be the definition. I did look at my vulgar, and of course, crass would be the word. So I think C, the word C is the letter C. I think queen is R, and backside, of course, is ass. Yeah, I think that must be what that is. I'm wondering if this is an ing word. Could be an ant too. The other one I was looking at was my stunner and had, I don't know if there's another spelling of chapeau, but I was wondering about a stunner being a knockout, a KO, and then we just need has clocked. And could that be an anagram of has and be shako? I've never heard that word before. But I don't know what else it could be if KO is right. All right, I think I'm going to just go ahead and check this particular word. It is right. That is a new word on me. Looking for my pen here, and we'll make a note to check that one at 15 squared, but I've never heard of a shako, but I think I understand the wordplay at least. All right, that was saw. What plain cake was. Oh, yes, a plain cake is not iced or noticed for saw. That's clever. Oh, so annoyed. Oh, a band-aid might be a dressing. Yeah, thinking dressing for a wound. Oh, there is the Paul Hollywood, which when I first saw the name, I thought that must be made up. That can't be his real name. And isn't he on the baking program? So maybe it's some kind of. Oh no, it's RuPaul's. Ah, yes. Oh, now that's Oh, I think TV has a double meaning here. Oh, that's clever. Um, Annoyed is cross, beside dressing. And yeah, I think Paul is referring to RuPaul. Is Paul his real name? I don't know, but I presume it is. Anyway, all right, happy to get that on. It's not in keeping with the theme. That's a little disappointing. Let's see. This was our choice of roots. Oh, I'm wondering if a desert could be a furnace, but it doesn't have an S-A in it. But it would be a very hot place you might call a desert. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. It would put an R here. Oh, an accountant. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. British is B, American is A, and a nitpicking accountant might be called a bean counter, but without the B and the A separately ignored, you get encounter to meet. All right, let me put in. Yeah, I'm really thinking this must be furnace. Choice of roots. East. Other than east being E. But around perimeter of Sahara. Oh, perimeter might be the last letter of Sahara. But I still don't get that one. I won't check it. We'll leave it to the end. Keep us all on tenterhooks. All right. Slowly but surely. We do have that E. I'm not sure that really helps me. Something of smells. Fast food. No, don't see it. Yeah, I may have to look up obtuse in a medical sense. All right. Oh, I think this probably is going to be OUS, unfinished, line awful, writer finally stops complaining. Oh, I think there might be a word for complaining, like bibulous or scabulous or something. Unfinished, line awful, writer finally. Yeah, the stops part. All right, can I think of a word for unfinished that might end in OUS? No, not really. All right, he wouldn't fight against non-feminine boss. Yeah, the against makes me think that's part of wordplay. So someone who wouldn't fight going against non-feminine, and it's going to give a word for boss. Um, Captain, Colonel. Oh, could it end in he? But who is someone who wouldn't fight? Muhammad Ali. No. All right. Oh, yes. So I was just thinking about the if that is a D, the G would likely come after it, and there is a widgeon. How does the rest of it work? Oh, a poor delivery. Oh, you have to know your cricket is a wide. And then, oh, again, cricket. Yeah, the onside, I think, is the leg side. What a strange game. All right, so credulous, tremulous. Sort of like tremulous, but does that? I thought that meant trembling. Does it mean complaining? I'm wondering about awful being lousy and if that's unfinished would give the LOUS ending. Ooh, that W should be useful now. Fast food. Hell on wheels. Meals on wheels. Fast food might be. I mean, Meals on Wheels isn't fast food, um, but it's food delivered by car. once thought to be under threat from Trump. I mean, definitely they gutted funding for social programs, so maybe it is under, was, still is probably. Um, that one I think I will check just because of these starting letters. I don't want to go off in the wrong direction. It is right. I just don't fully. Yeah, and I don't agree with fast food. I, I would imagine the Meals on Wheels drivers obey the speed limit for the most part. All right. So incredible. Hulk's done for hunters. Maybe it is a word for incredible, excellent. Oh, could it be an anagram of Hulk's done? And the incredible is the anagram indicator? That doesn't seem. But I think it is. I think it's elk hounds, which have a funny feel. I was going to say, oh, I've never heard of elk hounds before, but I think they may have come up before, a year or more before. So that's very clever. So now let me try getting now my reading matter. Of course, a Kindle and rekindled, excited again. All right, maybe obtuse, bored by intellect. So I think the L would be the second letter of the intellect word. Don't see it. Shark eating raw. Beginner could be metaphor. Is it a trope? I mean, I think it has a certain meaning nowadays, but could a trope be a... the raw beginner, of course, I should have realized is just the letter R. I think I was hung up on it being an L for learner or a tyro, Tyro, tyro. I'm going to go with trope. Let's check that one. That's right. All right. Don't fully understand that one either. All right. He wouldn't fight against non-feminine boss. Let me pause and try and think of a 7-letter boss word. All right, I did have to go to wordplays.com for this one. Nothing was coming to me. I did realize, though, that against can be a con, and then we just need maybe a word for boss without the F for feminine, and I just did not think of a chief. And I don't think I know this word conchi, short for a conscientious objector, but that must be the definition, or sorry, the answer. Conchi, all right. Learned something new today. So now maybe obtuse, old adults. Oh, so it doesn't end in A. Oh, could that be oldie? They do love oldie here. But then how would that work? And what would be the intellect? IQ? Maybe obtuse. The word oblate is coming to me, but no idea why that would be right, other than this might be tremulous. All right, I'm going to put in tremulous. Let's check that one. Oh, no. All right, let's reveal it. Querulous, of course. All right, so let's see how the word play. The line. Is it a Q? Yeah, so I think unfinished line awful is Q lousy minus the Y. The writer finally is an R. That stops or goes inside of the Q and it gives us querulous. Ah, of course, obtuse might be oblique. And intellect is IQ. There we go. So old adults. O if for old, and then blue. Adult pictures might be blue movies. I think that's how that is working. So we will check at 15 squared. All right. He helped one going around. Left. Handed off. Hopped off. What's he helped? One going around. Don't see it. And here's my flash wearing leather in street. Oh, a flash could be an instant. And I think the leather, might be tan. Oh, yeah, I suppose as in tan your hide leather. That goes in. Yeah, I think it is the very roundabout way of stating it that in street, well, leather tan is wearing in street. Yeah, I don't like that sort of phraseology at all. Anyway, he helped. Oh, maybe it's he. Is he. And then helped. Oh, might be a bet. No. He but off. No. He have one going around on the one. To he helped. Let me get rid of the N. Headed off, I suppose. Oh, it's he aided. One going is removing the I from aided. And then round is O. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Very tricky today. Let's check all. Oh, it wasn't a furnace. All right, well, that makes sense then. Choice or desert. Yeah, I'm going to just reveal that one. Oh, to desert is to forsake. Wow, that's yeah, very tricky. And it is the perimeter of Sahara, SA. A choice of roots is a fork in the road, and E, and all of that goes around the SA. Did everything else stay in place? Yes, it did. All right, let's take a look at 15 squared. All right, the blog today is by Peter O. The first 4 clues I solved were subtractions. Few less common definitions. Yeah. First relying somewhat on the association of wheels with speed. Yeah. The whole clue might be regarded as a cryptic definition. Yeah. Didn't quite get that. Oh, a taupe is a school shark. Did not know that. In is wearing, plus stant, an envelope of tan leather in street. Ah, all right, that makes more sense. So wearing is the in, and then leather inside of street. Yeah, no, I see that now. Yeah, finally got my forsake right. And an anagram, yeah, clock just hit. That's a new one on me. I suppose, yeah, if you clock somebody, you hit them. Let's see. Blue is, yeah, adult as risque, all right. And Paul would be RuPaul. Oh, no, it's Paul O'Grady, of course. Yeah. So not RuPaul. Funny that Peter made the same mistake I did. I mean, I would have thought being in Britain, he would have thought of Paul O'Grady. Anyway, nice blog. Fast food once being the original fast food service. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Kindle as reading matter. Yeah, that is a bit of a stretch. Uh, Frustrum, well known to maths O-levelers. All right. Lily Savage. I was trying to think of his drag name. That's right. All right. At the easy end of Vlad's offerings, well, it's all relative, I suppose. Anyway, thanks as always for watching and have a wonderful day.